guests today, the prospective students of the University of Boosaaso, Garoowe, effective 2019-2020 academic year. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. As we give thanks to Allah, we also appreciate the fact that we have made it today. Many of us have not made their life journeys up to this day. As you're seated there, only one very important aspect, one very important issue gives you hope. The fact that all of us seated in front of you were once like you. I was there 18 years back. I was 19. Alhamdulillah, today I'm here. What does it imply? That life is a journey. As long as you have life, as long as you continue existing, you always move forward and you'll get to your dream destinations as long as you keep the rules of nature in line. My presentation tonight will mainly rotate around life in a university. Most of you here are in the age brackets of 18, 19, 20. Those who are lucky are 22 and 23, because being older is luck. But 18 years back, you are not yet born, implying that you were in a different world. When you are born, you join a new world. Why am I saying this? I'm saying this because every time we're about to join a new era of life, a new step in life, there are those intriguing questions that keep disturbing our minds. And such events are organized to help you discern, to help you understand, to help you comprehend the answers to such questions. You've joined university. A university is the epitome of knowledge in an education system. It is the part of your life where you're going to make very important fundamental decisions. Decisions through which Allah is going to determine your life of your remaining days on earth. A great man called Imam Al-Ghazali once said that knowledge without action is wasteful, and action without knowledge is foolishness. That is a very important quote to contemplate about. So, the noble word of our times can no longer be reaped from the hard work invested alone, but from the hard work invested smart. Your life at university may not be determined by how hard you work, but also how smart you're going to work. Working smart implies that you invest very high levels of integrity, commitment, humanity, and above all, the sincere worship of Allah. That is how you work smart. Because the prosperity of our future generation cannot be guaranteed by not only the increase of degree qualifications, but by strategically goal-oriented academic foot soldiers who, despite their predicament, move into the walls of education and come back with victories. You are in a war, you are in a battle, of education. It's not a cup of tea. It's not an easy path, but it's possible. It's manageable. And when you go through it successfully, the fruits are enormous. The fruits come in multitudes. So the greatest challenges of the world today, like poverty, are curable and above all preventable through a quality higher education. And the University of Boosaaso is going to give you that quality higher education. You know, so you've come here today because you want to help yourself. Not only that you want to help yourself, but also to help your societies get rid of its challenges. And one of the biting challenges that really hits our society so hard today is poverty. If we look at some historical facts, the first university in the world was set up in 859 AD. That is the University of Garoowe in Morocco. Today there are thousands of universities around the world. And we have over 270 million university students spread around the world. And today, ladies and gentlemen, on 1st of October 2019, you are going to join the cream de la cream of the 270 million students around the world. And you know the world population? The world population is around 7 billion people. But you're going to be among the 270. You can do the math. For those of you who are very good mathematicians. So what is life generally? Generally, life is existence of nature and its ability to transform through growth and development. The fact that we continue to exist, the fact that we continue to grow, and the fact that we continue to develop, then we have life. Of course, going into the details of these two concepts of growth and development entails a lot of time, and that is part of what you're going to learn when you join university. So considering the aspect of human development, life is psychologically one's personality, which in turn influences our perception. There are two very crucial concepts in psychology: the study of human behavior and the mind. And those two concepts are personality. The personality of a human being is your unique characters. You are talkative. You are smart. You are very influential. You are very intelligent. That is your personality. Now, this personality influences our perception. Perception is just how we understand the world. All of you are dressed according to the clothes you choose when you go to the shops to buy them. That's what you like. My beauty is not your beauty. That is perception. If you moved around Garoowe, you will see people driving different cars. That is their choice. It's their perception. Someone finds a Kluger, very good for them. Another person finds a double cabin like that one, very good for him. It's our life. It's my life. We all live different lives. And the most important aspect about humanity is that we appreciate each and everyone's choice, because that is their perception. That is how they look at things. Understanding them is the least that we can do. So we can vaguely conclude that our life after birth is our perception. And perception is basically our ability to regard, understand, or interpret the environment. If chicken is your best dish, that is your perception. Me, it is goat meat. When I order for hilb and bris, that is my best dish. You are going to order for pasta and hilb. That is your best. You must not have problems with my choice, because that's what I like. You get it? That is perception. And psychologically, that is life. You're going to choose courses of academic study according to your choice, according to what you want to be. All of you have grown up with dreams. Some of you want to become nurses. Some of you want to become managers. That is your choice. We cannot all be managers. Then who will be the managed? You know, we can't all be entrepreneurs, because we look at things differently, and that is the perception. So generally, that is our life. To understand the concept of life, I will use one very important concept that is called self-actualization. Self-actualization is when a human being is throughout their life trying to reach their desired dream. You want to become that very successful politician in Somalia. That is your self-actualization. You want to become that very successful parent that even when you produce 20 children, they all go to university. You know? That is self-actualization. But to reach that level of self-actualization, a human being has to go through various stages. And now, these are the stages you're going through. For instance, for example, most of you here are at the level of what we call the physiological state, where what matters most is you have clothes, you have eaten, you have slept under a comfortable house. But after that, you're going to look at other desires. When you graduate from University of Boosaaso, you will want to become secure. You want to have a perimeter wall, a fence around your home. You want to have a bodyguard, because now you've reached at a certain stage in life where you feel you need security. So, life at university is based on, or is determined by how we are going to pursue our dream ambitions. It is good to dream, but it's also very important to transform your dreams into goals. And your life at university is going to be divided in three very important aspects. One, academically, economically, and socially. Academically, you must attend lectures, join discussion groups, make very important friends. A friend who convinces you to go into irrelevant issues is not a friend. A friend who wants you to succeed like him is your best friend. University life gives you freedom, gives you independence, autonomy. You begin making your own decisions sometimes. But are these decisions directed towards you fulfilling your dream? How do you arrange your academic life? Do you regularly attend lectures? Do you call your friends to come and attend lectures? Or you call your friends to go and attend other functions when lectures are going on? So you're going to shape your life. Economically, university life is going to help you shape and determine your economic future, how successful you're going to become. And it starts from here. You form groups. These groups could become companies in future. They could become organizations. Many people have been successful because of the groups they formed when they are at university or in school. Because they don't end only at university, they all go through even after their life after the universities. So in a university, you're going to determine your life after. Because after here, you're going to become responsible adults. So economically, you're going to determine what you want to be in life, because economically, we live in an economic world. Everything has to be bought. You have to plan for tomorrow, because tomorrow is very important. Then socially, how you choose your friends is very important. The activities you engage in is very important. your attachment to society, respect of authority, respect of the culture, the religion, and so on and so forth. Completing university does not mean that you've become an outlaw. You're still within the laws of the land, the laws of the world. They still govern who you are. So, life in here is controlled by rules and regulations that are going to govern you. Make sure you make proper use of the people around you. The University of Boosaaso, Garoowe is endowed with highly qualified academic staff and administrative staff. Now, these are not only going to give you the academic guidance, but also the guidance you need economically, the guidance you need socially, because they have been there. The world you are headed for after is a highly diversified, challenging world. And ladies and gentlemen, the challenges that face the present world are real. But they are not threatening because we can get prepared for them. And life in such environments helps us get prepared for them. Therefore, I conclude by telling you that the most fundamental questions of our times cannot be answered by merely accumulation of steps forward or upwards, but by the progress we make and can be able to sustain for tomorrow's reference purposes. The progress you make now is going to determine the reference you are going to make tomorrow. That yes, I'm here because of the hard work and prayer I put in my past life. That is what you can do when you set your journey planned through your life at university. Life at university is not only credited by academic documents but the impact it will have on you, the being, and the society. In the University of Boosaaso, Garoowe, you have chosen a fountain of knowledge in the region. A reason to understand, explore, and exploit the world with pride, dignity, walking tall, heads high, without fear of any intellectual intimidation. Ladies and gentlemen, chance knocks once at every man's door. An opportunity comes only to those who are prepared. The world after here is very challenging, intriguing, mocking, complicated, malicious, to mention a few. But we are going to prepare you for that world. The University of Boosaaso is prepared to prepare you for that world. When today is testifying, tomorrow it will be writings on the wall that we did our job and did it best. We shall not be surprised when you fail. When you pass. Sorry. We shall not be surprised when you get your first class, when you get your second class upper, when you become very successful after this degree. But we shall be shocked, embarrassed, and surprised when you fail. Because in a university there is no room for failing. Everything is set straight. You have marks for continuous assessment, you have marks for assignment, you have marks for examination. Why do you have to fail? Your lecturers are always there to be consulted. The rules are very clear. So, I once again add my voice to the previous speakers and welcome you to the University of Boosaaso, Garoowe. I wish to thank the team, the organizing team of this event, especially the staff who are involved in the organization and coordination. And also, I so much, in very great spirits, thank the Students' Union that was in charge of organizing this event. I also want to thank our guests for having turned up in big numbers. May Allah reward you, and may He grant all your dreams and goals come true through this University of Boosaaso, Garoowe, inshallah ta'ala. Wa hadha, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.